Night Elves to the side, because this is for winners. Winner bracket final. It is Happy. It is 1-2-0, the two best performing players here today. Happy, of course, an absolute monster in the past couple of weeks. Doesn't say that he is unbeatable. Yesterday, 1-2-0 didn't play his best. Today, he looks like an absolute beast. What can he do in a match versus Happy for the playoffs? Winner bracket final, best of 3. We got 1-2-0 in the yellow left-hand side, going for a Ted Fiend build. Happy on the other side, opening up with Lich Ghouls again. Their matchup is always changing a little bit. Usually, 1-2-0 is the DK Fiend player, Happy is the Lich Ghoul player. Sometimes, Happy tries to follow into the Fiends as well. Both there have their very own build. Usually 1-2-0 with the fast attack. That gives him an edge. And the dynamic between the two is Happy has Lich and Ghouls. That's a lot of pressure and a lot of aggression and lots of damage and control early. 1-2-0 is trying to poke holes into creep routes for like 6-7 minutes and is looking for his destroyer timing. Second and third hero picks will be very interesting, especially on the 1-2-0 side. Careful, buddy! Almost surrounded. Catches a Nova. Ghoul is ready for the block. Oh, 1-2-0. Stressful, stressful situation. Engaging into this Murloc camp might have been a mistake, as he lost pretty much everything. Is Happy intercepting perfectly. Can't get the Ghoul buddy up front. That was a lot of time. Couldn't prevent level 2, but man, is healing necessary now.
A player's forces are
very, very, very fast tech by 1-2-0 as so often. Second Ziggurat only now, but it's only 3 ghouls, right? Yeah. It's another mega fast tech. Acolyte Skeletons now to tank. He would love to get a replenishment potion. And needs level 2, of course, as well. Oops. Ah, the Watch Awards. I see, I see. Oh! Ding, 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 ding! Jackie Potty! That is so much healing now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Boosts him up to 350 again. Then he's out of Nova range. Love to see it. Happy! On the other side, closing in on level 3. There was a little bit of a steal earlier on. Here with the High Priest that gave him the Watch Awards, and that is preventing Happy's level 3. Well done. So tech's unfolding. Fiends coming in. Lots of single target damage. It is not the biggest tech lead. Happy's Graveyard seems to be a bit late. Oh, this replenishment potion was heaven sent. For Happy, this pretty much must be DK second. Without Aura and Coil, you're just not competitive at all. But what about 1-2-0? Is it a Naga? Is it a Lich? Will Happy even allow him to go to the middle? Happy's playing his map control, goes to the shop for the consumable, gets it, both went off mana stealing, instantly punished. And still, we're waiting for 1-2-0's Lich, which is in production for a while, and I didn't see it, but Fiend target damage is good. Happy's retreat is better, though. And thanks to the Went of Mana stealing, there's still more Nova. This is still all Happy territory. This is where he's supposed to be strong. Level 3.5 is a bit of a problem. But Happy falling back, has to level the DK now as well. And the tier 3 advantage is gigantic. Look at him go. That is half attack. One to zero needs some Oh, he goes 2 Fiends into Statue instead of 3 Fiends into Ziggurat. Missing some firepower in the mid game, but an even faster tech then. Wow. Wow. 7-minute tier 3, huh? That's what we got. And having unit, that's insane. Happy's items are insane too. Big mana potion. And now they're fighting over the red spot. Happy loves his items, of course. No TP, Nova exchanged. But yeah, Happy's plans ruined here. Statue not healing? There it is. Definitely a delay. What's the third hero? Happy in general. More XP. Very unlucky item for 1-0 here with the Unholy Aura. More XP, but a level 4 Lich, level 1 DK. Very disbalanced. Crypt Lord it is. It's the classic 1-0 setup. And then Happy's going for a Dark Ranger. Yeah, it's their styles clash, man. And it's so nice that it works out this way. Lich is now roaming, giving solo experience to DK and then later Dark Ranger. Trying to prevent level 3 Lich. Happy doesn't want to fight without level 2 Coil. 1-0 doesn't want to fight without level 2 Nova. But 1-0 has all the tools in the world to stop Happy's ghouls. He got Destroyer. He got Nova. He will have Impale. I think 1-0 can allow Happy to have like a 10 food advantage. Because his army is just that much better in this one specific fight. Next up, we'll both be banking at 50. Happy allows 1-0 the red spot. As he's waiting for the tier 3. Map control for 1-0 is amazing. Next up, both players should be working on upgrades. Especially damage upgrades. Happy still... Oh, he has a super strong Lich as always. And the mana potion. And the Wand of Mana Steel. Oh, I think 1-0 should have pulled the DK to the side. No level 3 Lich is a huge issue. Runs into Happy's army. Bit asleep, but Happy not jumping onto it. The fighting position here, we've seen a million times. The trees make it wonky. Who gets the better connection? Happy has a lot of gold. No invul, no TP. Crypt Lord moves forward. What's he going for? Very easy to operate with Fiends in such a situation as they are ranged. FEB! Hope you had a better win rate today, my friend. You tune right into Happy vs 1-0 and there's a storm brewing, my friend. We are waiting for the first big clash of the game. Wow, Happy... It feels like he gets out-prepped hard. There's still the Merc camp. There's still the lab. Very unlucky items for 1-0. This time, he puts the DK to the side, but also the Lich. Ah, gets it now. Boom, level 3. And now it's all almost even. The lab not being crept is an issue, but 1-0 wants to go for the turtle. Has a TP, can take that risk. Happy breaking upkeep, 1-0 breaking upkeep. Did Happy lose track of his opponent? He's setting up this fight into the main. Expo by 1-0. Wow. Interestingly, nobody's going for Banshees. The past couple of weeks, this matchup has been filled with Banshees. Giving this next consumable to Happy, oftentimes a mistake. It's an Ankh. And here's the fight. 1-0 still getting the remainders of the camp. Has to TP in. Then it's a massive silence coming up. Anti-supply block. Produce! Oh, he doesn't have the gold to produce. Interesting. Cryptlord also hurt. It's a nice impale. But the destroyers being caught. The fiends all there on a silver platter. Has to reset the fight after the town portal. That is free damage for Happy. Nova. Impale. Hitting everywhere. No heal scroll on Happy's side. Weird situation, but 1-0 is oftentimes a magician in these fights. It's a neck-and-neck fight. Happy about to lose a destroyer. That's a huge loss, but 1-0 moves his to the side. Fiends a little bit hurt here, but on both sides. Coil at the ready, needs to keep these fiends in the mix. Happy struggling, as so often, but 2 more kills at the ready. Also that Coil. Happy's Lich in trouble. Ankh passed, maybe. Coil here. Now 1-0. He's the one struggling. Has an invul. Gets a fiend for free. And there we have it. 12 food lead. 1-0 needs to keep this Lich intact, but he can't. That was the Hail Mary. That was the one shot he got left. And the big damage dealer and enabler for 1-0's down. And all of a sudden this fight is even again. Oh! How did he lose Acolytes? He lost Acolytes! Ghouls? Completely missed it, and it feels like 1-0 also missed it. Oh, and now we all live in Happy's world. How long? 90 seconds till Lich. 90 seconds of pure survival. Cryptlord strong, level 4. But the Ankh is on the Lich. She's close to level 5. 1-0 has that Expo Impale! No way! Boom! That was unnecessary. He also barely had a coil. Lich back. Cryptlord saved. Oh, Dark Ranger body block. Would love to see what's going on at the expo. Only one. Only one. Happy eating mana off his statues, puts them to the side as they're chased by the Destros, not part of the fight. 40 seconds left. Over time, 1-0 of course has the advantage. I feel like Happy is completely blind towards this expo. 18 seconds left. It's gonna be close. How long can 10 seconds be? Very long. Engaging again. And that is the Lich. Saved on the cost of an Acolyte. He's back now. No mana, but at least Orb. Bit of damage with skeletons again. Triple level up for Happy. When do you ever see that? Coil hits in time. Massive mana issues on 1-0. Happy is pulling ahead. There's no necropolis on the right-hand side, so one Acolyte mining is all the expo gives him. Finally the statue, but sniped right away. What's the way out here for 1-0? Destroyer falls immediately. Sick right clicks. Happy seems to have this game in his hands. 20 food lead. And the DK behind enemy lines. A wonderful fight. 1-0 almost had it. But then there was the Lich kill. And without the Lich, you are not competitive as an undead. Not with an orb, not without Nova. Clutch hero kill. And Happy takes it home 1-0. Super close. Their specific styles. I would love to see the replay. Did Happy send ghouls to the Acolytes, I wonder? Because they were hurt. If not for the Lich loss, 1-0 is in a phenomenal position. So very interesting developments here. Happy moving back to Lich Ghouls outside, like no statues. Both players are moving completely away from Banshees. For now, at least. But both players in this matchup are just a sight to behold, man. What a beautiful, beautiful matchup between them. The series go back and forth. 2 out of the 3 last ones went to Happy. Both very decisive, but when 1-2-0 is on, 1-2-0 is really on. And oftentimes it takes a map for him to get the engine running. And yeah, Chet points it out as well. You can for sure question the expo. You can also discuss if you should go bottom right instead of taking your lab, because that lab gave Happy the Ankh that made it so he doesn't lose his Lich. So if you creep the lab instead of the bottom right turtle, you have that Ankh. And then you don't lose the Lich, but Happy does. And then the game is turned on its head. I think he sent Skellies. Maybe Skellies. 1-0 didn't catch it. Very cool move by Happy. Woohoo! Went for a wild dance.
A player's forces are under attack.
Without the Ankh, Happy would have left sooner. Yeah, but then the expo can pay off, right? And if not, it's like a case of... The German saying goes, if the dog doesn't take a shit, he catches the rabbit. Which I think easily translates to anybody's language. Epos Kilburn, thank you for the 87 month, mate. An insanely long time. Happy Lich, 1-0 DK, 1-0 starting off with some wonderful items. Interesting to see that 1-0 creeps level 2 before harassing. Rauke, thank you for the 4 months. Glad you're supporting us for a third of a year already.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, happy power play now. 1-0 distraction play. You know it. We've seen it many times. There's not much 1-0 can do about it now. Oh, that was a flaw in game 1 already. The DK being so low, their replenishment potion helped him. This time the aura helps him a little bit with natural healing. Oh, careful, Happy. Don't want to lose an acolyte during tech. Don't want to lose an acolyte during tech. Ooh. That would have hurt.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK recovering now. Boots, staff on Lich. Oh, he knows 1-2-0's creep route inside out. Waking up the creeps, so there's one more bloodlust. And the Trapper throws the net. Maybe an invite for this Lich. guaranteed distraction though. I like it. Happy poking some holes here. 1-0 goes Naga. More tempo. Not aiming to control the Lich or slow him down. Reaping here. More presence on the map early on, as we oftentimes see, especially on Turtle Rock. So maybe it's about the middle, as there's 4 big consumables and maybe you want to gobble them up early. Happy doesn't change a thing. It's Lich into Decay and then maybe 3rd hero variants. That also means that it has to be Lich 3rd. Makes the game a bit easier to read.
A player's forces are
But surely issues. Warm greetings for true fans and forever casters here. What's up, dude? Yeah. Oh, the min-maxing at creeping. Hit, move away. Nice. That was some sweet damage mitigation there.
forces are
And a heal pot that he will probably need. Naga damage crazy will translate to the Lich later. Happy can't complain either. DK out level 3. 1-0 still struggling with that level 3. Gets it here as fast as possible. And with that it should be fine. Cloak can be a playmaking item or a life-saving item.
a player's
We're
forces
fighting over
are
the red spot? Really? Wait. How is Happy faster in tech? What changed? Last game, Happy was half a tech behind.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's surely a Fiend more, but he might have built it in between techs. Maybe just faster. Item this time, Belt, gives him extra HP. With that, the Nova doesn't threaten him that much. Happy gets another consumable in the middle and solo leveling for that DK. I like it. Scroll of the Beast, always an argument, can be dispelled, but if there's no dispel, well, then this is a lot of extra damage. Now we're approaching red spots. Second consumable for 1-2-0 as well. Happy with the Crypt Lord. Wow. No Dark Ranger. More hero focus then. That is a rare sight. But what's not a rare sight is Happy with the Mana Bong. Would have been especially great if he gets heroes. Banshees. Sorry, they're just so good. I call them heroes now. That is a lot of control, of course. That also tells us he's not afraid of the nukes. Maybe he picks the Crypt Lord because there's no level 2 Nova.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy shocking around. Reads the tome. Well educated man. Was that another belt? No, it was the Ring of the Archmagi. Okay. He knows that Happy is here. Has a town portal. Doesn't pick up the tome. He's willing to take the fight? Really? Really? Finally! Oh, that's not good. First Fiend down, 1-0, hesitating for a second. He has a supply lead as the ghouls, as always, get eviscerated. Lich now on the menu, the burst damage. I forgot how good this is. DK chasing Lich in trouble. Invo potion. Now the DK in trouble as well. Needs the potion. Looks ridiculous with all that strength on him now. Level 4. Better aura. Happy. Gets pretty much destroyed here. No more. One more Fiend. Sorry. But reinforcements are of course trickling in for Happy faster. Coil at the ready. DK. Is it time for the TP finally? Cloak. Impale. Oh my! TP last second. And we were 7 mana off another Nova that kills the Lich. That could have been a disaster. But disaster averted now with 20 food up. Happy is indeed going into Banshees. Red spot contested. Only a small heal potion on that DK. Might be a liability. Invo potion on the other heroes. This is a lot of XP and one of the biggest items on the map up for grabs here. Who wants to invest his nuke into the creeps to secure that? No TP on 1-0. No TP on Happy. Crippy getting punished. And he's dead! Just like this. Lich in trouble on the other side. Catches a coil. And guys, I think we get the first full 3 mapper of the day. Great engagement. Yup, Happy no chance in this fight. G freaking G. And as so often, he just deletes the ghouls. Look how the value drops at the last quadrant there of the graph. That's the ghoul drop. And he couldn't really do much damage. 1-0 splitting the fiends. Pow, 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 pow. Nova didn't hit the mark really. Couldn't get the hero kill. Even though he really tried. But thankfully there was a TP. And then a small potion was enough to get into the fight again. And I don't know, Happy looked a bit deflated at the end. Fight on the right-hand side. Happy is just... how do I want to put this? I feel like when Happy plays Cryptlord in Mirror, it's not nearly as impactful as if 1-0 plays the Cryptlord in Meta. In Mirror. Oh, didn't change the score. Sorry. And we get a decider. Northern Isles. Ooh, the classic Undead Battleground. Game up. Decider. Who goes into the playoffs? First seed. Think colorful and focus both, praying for a happy win after what happened earlier. Off we go. The 2 best undeads in the world. Maybe the 2 best undeads the game has ever seen. One more map for the semifinal. Happy in blue, 1-0 in the yellow. 1-0 brought the change with the Naga and it paid off. Even though it looked a bit risky. And for sure it could have gone the other way if the fight on the left-hand side leads to more casualties. As we have the 2 standards. Ted Fiends versus Lich Ghouls. Have Happy and 120 declared their fruits.
Under siege.
Well, 120's nickname is Orange. And I know that Happy loves orange juice. So maybe they're fighting for all the oranges here. Maybe Happy turns 120 into orange juice on this map.
A player's forces are under
Whoever
attack.
loses here is a second shot in the lower bracket. Where, let's be honest, both players will be the favorite. And this game 1-0 again with more creeping.
Player's forces are under attack.
Won't allow this one. Deny. Yeah, every skeleton. We fight for every skeleton. Is willingly sacrificing most of his DK HP. And Happy is very aggressive towards the
Player's forces are
1-0 green camps, huh? At least that's what he's trying. I can't really see... Okay, it's for a creep camp. It's simply for a creep camp. That way, he's not allowing 1-0 level 2 for quite some time. Can still get it, of course. Left hand side, right hand side. But so far, I think Happy's game plan is working out better. And 1-0 is the one having to respond a bit. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Super aggressive creeping by Happy. Nova gets the last hit, eh? Yep. Ogre Magi to Happy. Item as well. More HP. Always good. Ooh, Nova cooldown. Perfectly played around it. The coil hit when the Nova cooldown was off. The same second. Naga by 1-0. Happy has no TP. Oh, this for the heroes here. TP. Forced maybe. Too late. Got him. Oh my god. Give the math Nobel Prize to 1-0 for this damage calculation. Happy first hero killed in the early game. And the door to a 1-0 group stage win is wide open. Obviously Tavern revive, but that is
forces are under attack.
300 gold something. There is no Nobel Prize in mathematics. You get the point though. Create one for him. Tech is delayed. Slaughterhouse is delayed. Next Ziggurat is not that important. Map control is delayed. Levels are incredible for Happy. For now.
A player's forces are under attack.
1-0 has some catching up to do, and he's in desperate need of a statue. So Happy has the weaker tier 3 fight. Happy lost his hero. I guess his XP is better balanced now. He's still sending the Lich roaming. That will result in a weaker Lich than in the games we've seen prior. DK progress is good though. Happy coming in for another steal. Careful 1-0. Can't allow this really. It doesn't. Feels like Happy was banking on 1-0 not attacking for a second. But he went through with it. It's the mind games between them, man. Such high level. 1-0 gotta be careful. No TP on him anymore. Tier 3 on the horizon for Lich and Orb and Destros. Oh, no mana? He ate a skeleton before. I thought he had mana. Good catch, chat. Happy has still no statue, by the way. That's a ripple effect of the Lich kill early on. And now everything's low. Oh, imagine a Nova here. And Happy back to Dark Ranger. Yeah, I think that's what you have to do. 3 different hero combos by 1-0. We had... Or 2, I guess. With Naga second into Lich, and with Lich second into Cryptlord. I gotta say, those Nagi, they worked out really, really well. Warcraft 3, slight advantage on the Dark Ranger. That's of course the downside for 1-0. No disable, no silence. Maybe Happy can play around that, but the big upside for him. Oh, wait! He got his DK trapped! Oh no! Not like this! One simple mistake and Happy capitalizes again. And now he's firing from all cylinders. This is usually the time of the game where 1-0 is mega dominant, takes the ghouls away. But he somehow get caught on the left-hand side and now the ghouls are not getting eviscerated. They are the ones to eviscerate. DK back from the tavern, but that pushes 1-0's timing back. Maybe minutes. Didn't pay attention to that DK. Is still the big ghoul fight. I think 1-0's fine. I think he's alive.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he needs HP and he needs mana. And Happy has full mana. Second red spot. Still no TP. Gotta finish this. Get the but he's not even getting a level up here. And he finds Unholy Aura. How unfortunate. Reinforcements are getting cut off. Ghouls, Acolytes, all up for grabs. Big losses for 1-0. He doesn't even have web. He can't even really fight the destroyers. Show your brilliance 1-0, otherwise Happy advances to the playoffs. Lich in trouble, gets the coil. There's more of that. Fork Lightning, maybe a hair too late. Couldn't really reach. Everything is clumped up here. 1-0. Everything is a bit chaotic. Ghouls for free, basically. Only one statue in the back. It's full out hero focus. Lich! Can't use the invul! That is unacceptable! Happy saves the Lich. That is 2 close hero kills in a row. And with the orb gone and the invul potion that was passed but not used, that's the mistake you can't do. Whether you're a Night Elf or an Undead, this is what gave Happy the win. A massive throw by 1-0. Not as sharp as you have to be to beat Happy. The door was wide open with the Lich kill. But Happy kept on fighting, kept on creeping, kept on harassing. Found a beautiful ghoul surround on the bottom.